What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Mariners Baseball here on youtube.com/Shaunosaurus Rex. Ignore the Oakland Athletics hat. It's just a really good hat. It's green and has an elephant on it. It's not even just a good hat, it's a perfect hat. So, yeah, just ignore that. Hello, everyone. Welcome to game number 123. Hopefully you enjoyed yesterday's double header. And we'll get back into the single game format. Fortunately, both of those games were pretty quick. I think it ended up being 2.5 hours, which means they were approximately an hour and 15 minutes a game. But I think the second one was a little bit shorter because, boy, did I not play particularly well. But that's okay because we're just going to shower that one off. And we're just going to move on to the next one. And the next one is actually going to be pretty important because it's against the Houston Astros. The Houston Astros into the game at 70-51. We're in Houston as part of an 8-game road trip, taking on 13-7 Zach Greinke with a 3.12 ERA. Justice Sheffield, who is 10-9 with a 4.16 ERA, is on the mound for the Mariners. Now, this is an important series, obviously, because the Astros are a good team, even though they're cheating pieces of shit. And they enter the day 5.5 games back of the Seattle Mariners. 2 games back of the Angels, both the Mariners and the Angels 8-2 in their last 10 games. The Astros, just a smidge worse at 5-5. Now, this begins a 3-game set against Houston. We have a week after, 7 days after the final game of this series, we see them again. And then we see them 3 games after that again. So 3, 6, 9 of the next 9, 11, 15, 18. Half of the games of the next 18 games are against the Houston Astros. That is an excellent time for them to start to really catch up to us, but we need to be able to make sure that we can keep them down. We need to win these next 9 games. I don't know exactly what our record is against Houston right now. 2-1 there. We hadn't seen them for a while before that. We saw them a bunch early in the season. 3-3, I think. 6-4. So we're 6-4 against them so far, from what I can tell. I don't see any other games that are happening in this timetable. I already counted those 3 games at the bottom. Wow, have we really not seen them in a while? Are we really only 6-4? 6-4, 10, 19. 19 total games against them. That sounds about right, I guess. As I remember, there was one year the Mariners actually went 10-9 against them, or 9-10 or something like that. They were actually, the Mariners were competitive when they weren't competitive. When the Mariners weren't overall competitive, they were somehow competitive with the Astros, which was kind of weird. So we're going to jump on into this game. This is game number 123 of the season so far. So we are under 40 to go. I'm chipping away. We're plucking away at it. If you've been enjoying it, please continue to enjoy it. Justice Sheffield. Dylan Moore, will give him the day off, even though he's been swinging a hot bat. Marmolejos for Fraley. Tom Murphy. We could put Torrens in there. Fraley. We'll let Fraley lead off. Crawford. Yeah. Oh. I guess it was going to be lefty anyway. It's fine. Left, right, left, right, left, right. All right, that'll work. I think that's a fine lineup. I don't know the intimate ins and out details of baseball. I don't know if that's a good lineup or not. Welcome on in. Let's see. We have 161 home runs offensively. We've only given up 103 home runs defensively. 901 strikeouts defensively. 1 stolen base offensively. Welcome to Houston. If you like this kind of content, scroll down, subscribe, ring that bell. I recently hit 500 subscribers. Thank you so much. for the continued support. Hopefully you're enjoying it. Like I said, 122 other games you can watch, 121 videos. And we have 40 left, so stick around. We'll see. I feel like it's a big few weeks. I don't want to put too much pressure on myself, but I feel against Houston, it's an important set of games.
We continue the road trip with the first of 3 between the Seattle Mariners and the Houston Astros.
9 of the next 18 against the Houston Astros. They're only 5.5 games behind. If we start to slip and slide, we could put ourselves in a dangerous position. Could end up in more of a wild card situation. I'd like to win the American League West and get ourselves into a series, but wild card's wild card. And that's the playoffs. Zach Greinke, 23 starts, 13-7 record, 3.12 ERA, 152.2 innings, 121 strikeouts, 26 walks. See what we can do here. All right, Jake Fraley, 14-game hitting streak, good for him. Houston used to be part of the National League, which is weird to think about.
First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Road, now I guess it's time.
Four-seam fastball, changeup, slider, curveball.
They find themselves in 3rd place, and if they want to be part of the postseason,
oh, that was a bad swing.
to get going and get going pronto.
Yeah, it's taken too long for this team to carve out any identity for themselves. They're going to have to find a way to get on a roll, offensively or pitch better. Something's got to change.
Now this is where we have an opportunity to kind of push them down the wild card standings. They obviously have an opportunity to catch up and push us into the wild card standings rather than being in the lead of the American League West. It's going to take a little longer for that specific thing to transpire. However, this is a good opportunity for those teams that have been kind of lagging behind. Cleveland, Toronto, I think Boston and Tampa Bay are the other two that have kind of been in that striking distance zone. If we can kind of do what we're doing, what we've been doing, which is winning a good chunk of the time, we've been winning 80% of the time over the last 10 games. Been doing a lot better over the last couple of months. But if we can keep doing that, then Cleveland and those teams back there, they can start to make up a little ground.
Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Back up the middle, fielded cleanly. Throw on to first is in time, and Greinke's got himself 2 outs. And now here is Kyle Lewis. Entering this one, he ranks number 10 in American League batting average.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything.
Oh, there's another man on the banister.
I don't think many people in baseball consider.
Is it Shedlong Jr.? Shedlong Jr., please get down from there, sir. You're not even holding a bat. It's an invisibat.
Here's the first offering.
That's a good take. The weird thing about yesterday's doubleheader was that, oh boy, that was way out in front. Yeah. The weird thing, the game I won, I wasn't really like trying super hard, and then the game I lost, I was probably trying too hard.
Sky down the left field line.
Not gonna do anything there.
Alvarez has it, and the inning is over. So a good start here for Zach Greinke. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. No score.
Man, I didn't realize it was 18 games that we will face. We will face them 9 times in 18 games. I was like, man, that's a lot. We'll see the Astros a lot. But I didn't realize it was exactly 50-50. Every other series, it's almost. Oh, 24 starts. Sorry. 10-9 record, 4.16 ERA, 151.1 innings, 81 strikeouts, 5 walks.
It's not easy having an ERA under for in baseball.
We're doing pretty good as far as our strikeout, getting to 1,000 strikeouts. That's good. As a team, James Paxton put in a huge dent to strikeouts. Threw 10 of them yesterday.
Now the pitch. And fellas,
Sinker is in.
Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They came up a little short last time out, but they've still been one of the hotter teams around, winning 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V, what we're seeing there is a team, D-Row. They're starting to put the gas pedal down right now. They're starting to get some length in this division.
Yeah, this team's playing
There
well,
you
playing
go.
with
There you
confidence. You
go.
can tell guys are walking to the plate with a swagger. Their pitchers are taking them out and executing pitches down and away. This is a good ball club.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out.
That'll work.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Jose Altuve probably didn't hear the hear the trash cans or feel the buzzer.
So here's Yuli Gurriel. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Coming in is Haniger. He gets there and makes the play.
Kind of surprised it went to Haniger and not Evan White. Weird. I mean, I'll take it, but still weird.
The left fielder, Yordan Alvarez.
Next, it'll be Yordan Alvarez looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Here it comes. As the first pitch
There we
is
go.
in there for a called strike 1. And
Ooh, just missed with the sinker.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
It's a strike, sir. Please.
The 2-1 home. Grounded softly to the right. Throw in
Whew.
time. And
Thankfully,
the
he is not the fastest man. I did not take a very good angle to that. Weird that it gave me Sheffield instead of Tom Murphy. I don't know. I don't know if it's just me, but I can't figure out sometimes just why it's giving me certain players, or can't really. I'm not doing a good job at guessing about the players it's going to give me to control.
After a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. First offering. They haven't played perfectly.
Oh,
as
for
it's hit on the
God's
ground.
sake.
Right in. And he'll flip this on to Greinke covering for the out.
That is it. The right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August.
Pretty similar. 1 more home run, 1 fewer ribby, higher batting average.
Now the first pitch.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Oh.
And he falls behind 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Now a swing.
Oh, that curveball, like that just died.
2 down to start the second.
Well, we all know he's going to get strikeouts when he's on the mound. It's kind of his thing. The key for the offense is to actually make them work for him, so that 3-pitch see you later isn't going to help very much.
So here now is Ty France. And he puts it on the ground to second.
That'll work.
And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, this was a good start for the pitcher. First 5 guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a bullet hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy after watching his first 5 brethren take a seat.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford.
Oh no!
Swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Over to first, and that retires the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0.
Come on.
Now at the plate, Alex Bregman. Lifetime versus this pitcher. It's been a steady 5 for 9.
Bregman.
Whoops.
First pitch on its way. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1.
I hit the wrong button. That was such a bad swing.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. A high
There we go.
fastball is in there. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Roll, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works it. The only problem, I think, at times, hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
Batting fifth. The center fielder.
I feel like that's what I would want in an umpire. Just approachability. Just being like, hey, is that like that where we're setting up today? Is that what's going on?
Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Now here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second.
Oh.
Takes a nasty hop.
Whoa.
And he's unable to haul it in.
He's going to be able to stretch this into a triple.
And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Wow. Just took a really weird hop. I thought that was going to be an easy second out. Holy moly. Did it do that thing? I think it was Dylan Moore, I think, had a problem with a ball that was almost exactly like that. Where the way it hits, it didn't hit any grass. It got straight to the infield, and then you see Shedlong Jr. is setting up down low because he thinks it's gonna hop like half where it is. So like if it hits the grass, it like takes some off of it, right? But this one just. Wow. Just under his glove. Whoa. And then just through his head. Just clipped through his head there. It took a weird hop, weird spin. I hit LT to switch players. Switched me to Kyle Lewis. I thought it was going to give me Haniger because he was closer. And then, so that's why. That's why you saw in the background, Lewis was like coming in and then turned around the other way. It's because I thought I was going to get Haniger, who was going in that direction. No, gave me Lewis.
Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. And he'll get in there safely.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
But if I had taken a better path to that ball, I could have either gotten him at second with aggressive base running, or
into the box now, Kyle Tucker. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
held him to a single perhaps. But I looped around probably too tall or like too high to come in on it, so I wouldn't miss it by undercutting it.
The 1-0 home is
I really need you to stop calling the fucking slider, dude.
In this matchup, he's just 2 for 9. He also has 1 home run. And this will be fouled away. Popped him up. Torrens over to his right. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. Pair of hits in 5 trips to the plate in yesterday's game.
Just a couple of nightmare fuel fucking... Is he supposed to be like moon rocks or something?
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As the
Nightmare fuel for that.
And it's quickly 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. 1-2. Here it is.
There we go. Okay. So the triple does get home, but that's okay. Carlos Correa knocks home a run. That'll work.
Played 2. It's now 1-0 Houston. New inning set to get underway, and up next is Evan White.
The first baseman, number 12, Evan.
And now pitch on the way.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got...
Oh, man. Fuck. It looked so tempting. Yeah, too early. He is, Greinke is not even worried about the fastball that often.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. So the next to bat will be Luis Torrens, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. First pitch of the AB now. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there.
All right, we are...
Ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
All right, so we have Fraley, Shedlong Jr., Kyle Lewis. That'll work. No one's going anywhere. That's a base hit. That's a base. Everyone's moving a base. That's it.
So, D-Roll, that's not a bad way to keep it going. A base hit right there. Hitting
wow.
Streak, 15 games.
Is it really 15? I thought it was 13. Or was it 14? I don't know. Doesn't matter.
You can't get caught up in it. You have to trust the process. Keep doing what got you to this point. Staying focused, not trying to do too much, staying within your plan, and studying the opposing pitcher.
As he will take
That's fine.
strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The worst case scenario right here, obviously a double play with 1 out. It's going to take something real deep to get Torrens all the way around. Late on that.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Lucky to get contact on that. That was a terrible pitch to swing at.
Right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
The 0-2 once more. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. And the off-balance
That's fine.
beats
That's
him at
fine.
first, and that's a tough play.
Thankfully, Fraley had the speed to get to second.
So stepping in is Kyle Lewis, a potential tying run for him at third base. Here's the first pitch.
That's a good take. It's a good take. It's good thing I was looking a little higher in the zone rather than down low. Oh boy.
He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. Chasing after it is Tucker. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Mariners leave a couple. They still trail 1-0.
Fuck. The same problem that we had in
Now
Houston
as the
yesterday.
Astros ready to bat in the third inning,
Hi,
and
Heidi.
as they do, it's a good time to discuss their offense, which has been a real source of pride for this club. At the start of the day, they are one of the best teams in the league at getting on base and then stealing bases. Some of the players told me earlier that their philosophy is to always apply pressure. Whether they're in the batter's box or running the bases, they want to keep the opposing pitchers and defense right on their toes. It's an interesting mix of patience and aggressiveness, but it works well for them, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading up for the Astros,
Ready to
The
go
catcher,
for the last half of the
Jason
inning. And that'll bring in the veteran
Castro.
catcher, Jason Castro.
All right. Whew. What can we do here? Let's have a good inning,
First
huh?
pitch of the AB on its way. High in the air down the right field line. Haniger in pursuit, and he
Hey,
makes
there
the
we go.
catch in
That'll
the
work.
corner.
I really thought that was gonna dive into the crowd there, but all right, one pitch, one out. I like that.
Top of the order
I like
now,
that start.
And that'll bring in Jose Altuve.
Altuve.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. A swinging
There
strike,
we
and
go.
now it's
There we
0-2.
go.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on.
Listen for that buzzer, Altuve. You son of a bitch.
Like a heater for about 56
The
feet
batter,
6
number
inches.
Oh no, no! Don't
So he
take off
gets
my
the swinging
shirt.
strikeout
It'll
on the
reveal that we're
changeup.
pieces of
Jose
shit
Altuve
cheaters.
becomes out
hell.
number 2 this inning. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Now the 1-0.
That was a surprisingly good pitch.
Hit back up the middle. Scooped up.
Get there.
Throw just
Oh,
doesn't
just
hit the
barely
bag,
got him.
so the side
Just
is
barely
retired.
got him.
So they're
Got
in
him.
check here this half of the inning. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Astros 1 and the Mariners nothing. So now into the box is Kyle Seager. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Kyle Seager.
Okay.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Chopped weakly to the left.
Fuck.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Now a swinging bunt.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away.
Everything's been a fastball except for that changeup on pitch number 2.
Fastball
There we go.
just misses
That one
at
just
ball
missed.
1.
I can't blame him one bit.
Good little at bat here.
He didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
Now the swing, and
That's
he gets
odd.
him to pop it up. Correa moving to his left, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Up next for Seattle.
So bases are empty with one gone. And up next, the corner outfielder, Mitch Haniger. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Tucker waits on it. Two gone.
Now back.
So two are gone here in the M's half of the fourth. And that'll bring in Ty France. Now here it comes. And that's cut on and missed on one.
I'd
Why?
like to see this lineup start working
Why?
the count a little bit more and drive up this pitcher's pitch count.
Yanked the slider across.
I saw it and I was like, don't swing at that. And my thumb said, you know what? No. We're swinging.
Swing, and he pops him up. Altuve over to his left, and that's the third out.
God damn it.
1-2,
The
3 go
offense-
the Mariners. They're down 1-0.
man. Might be a little luckier than I realized that I got that 3-run home run against Texas in the first game of yesterday's doubleheader. It has been a struggle.
That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
The left fielder, Yordan Alvarez.
Been pitching well enough. Makes that.
Man, this guy's been incredibly
I mean,
efficient
obviously
so far in
that
this one. Mostly because
3-run
he's
home run
getting
being the
at
death nail in
70% of the batters
the
he's
Texas
faced,
game
he's thrown
2
a first pitch
yesterday.
strike two.
Lifted down the line and left. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
God fucking
Well, it's
damn it.
always daunting to know that you've got to deal with the 3, 4, 5 hitters to start out an inning, but even more so when the 3-hitter starts it out with a double.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches to get out of this thing. Job number 1 is to get the next guy, and ideally you keep him from advancing the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder.
I am really struggling with this slider.
Ball, no strikes to count. The set and the 1-0 pitch.
There we go. There's a little change-up action.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. Hit out towards second.
Well, the good news is you don't seem like you're angry about it. That's not even sarcasm. It's just not like you're going like, I wish that it was better. It was better in the 80s. And it's like, well, you know, we moved on. We grew up. Your time has come and gone.
From the belt, the pitch. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. Both clubs with 3 hits.
But that commentary bit, at least, is,
Right back to him on the
hey,
mound.
you know, the game's changing.
On over to first, and a big
It used to
out
be this way,
keeps
but
the
it's
runner
different now.
anchored at third with
Acceptance.
full way now.
You don't have to love it. Just
So a man
don't
at third
think
here
that
with 2
it matters.
and ambling over to the
That it
batter's
used to be
box
the
is
way you want
Carlos
it.
Correa.
Cleveland doing a good job putting themselves in a position to make up some games, taking down the Astros 5-1 right now in the 7th.
First offering. Drilled down the line. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike 1. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic. And
Slider is just
Kyle
gone
Tucker
from
will
me.
stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Fouled fouled away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
The first half was better and the second half was bad, and I just can't get it.
He went with the
Okay.
off-speed there once he got him to
Fuck.
0-2, but now that
2/3 of
they've
it have been
missed,
good
I think we'll see
on
more of a
those
challenge
3
pitch here.
consecutive
You don't
sliders
have
that
to
I've
give in,
thrown.
but you
One
can't
part
get
of it
too
has
cute
sucked
either.
and made it bad.
Correa, the runner at first with 2 gone. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first
Okay.
with time to spare. And
We're
the side
blooping
is
a blast
retired.
away. We're fine.
Astros
That one
play
sucks 'cause it
on
came
a
with 2
couple of
outs.
hits.
I was able to give up the I was able to give up the double. Weirdly enough, both of the hit that set up the score and the hit that brought in the score were both right down that line.
Welcome back.
That's
Heidi Walke
frustrating.
Standing by as we get set
Hi,
for
Heidi.
the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Stepping in once again is J.P. Crawford. He'll lead it off against Zach Greinke to open up the inning.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
Altuve fields it cleanly, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Now at the plate is Evan White. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch coming, here it is. And
Okay,
it's swung
why
and
did you
missed
swing
for
at that?
strike 1.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. And it's 1-2.
That's a bold take.
Cold take right there. That fastball very well could have
AL
sent him
leaders.
back to the bench.
Casey Sadler and Sam Delaplane tied for 3rd.
Here comes
2
the
wins
1-2.
behind the leader at 16.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Pitch on the way. And it's up to
There
a
we go.
3-2
That's how you take an 0-2 count to a 3-2 count.
He went from being in the
I think.
driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Swing and a line drive.
Oh.
Good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
Up next for Seattle, the catcher, Luis.
Next for Seattle, Luis Torrens. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Pitch on the way.
God damn it. Fucking stop.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fly ball right down the line in left. And foul.
That would not have gotten out. That was too
Here
low.
it comes. The bouncer to the left side. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired.
Damn. All right, so we good at bat in there.
They trail
Missed
things here
opportunity
2-0.
to get something going on that fastball that went down the left field line. I don't think it's getting out. The trajectory was far too low. There's a big stupid wannabe green monster in left field.
Mancini struck out in his first at bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And he holds up here.
Again,
but the pitch is a
1/3 of it
called
not
strike
great.
anyway. changes up on him, but that's in the dirt.
Come
Ball.
on. What is wrong with my timing here?
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. Just staying alive, putting together
Oh, that
a
was
really
a
good at bat here.
very bad pitch choice.
2 balls and 2
I was trying to get
strikes
him to change the eye level there. Throw it high and inside.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Line drive, fair ball down the line. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And the Astros get something started right away. It's a leadoff double.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Was that the same pitch back to back? Because the first one was foul, and the second one he was able to adjust the timing just enough to get it to slice.
Castro, the catcher, is in as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Sometimes you just can't overthink it. If a guy can't hit a certain pitch in a certain quadrant, why would you throw him anything else? Case in point, this guy's cold zone is away, and this pitcher keeps attacking that exact spot.
And he rolls over on that one. Foul. It's still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Oh, okay.
Designated hitter.
Up next, Yuli Gurriel. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
I didn't realize that was a line drive.
First pitch on its way.
That was a big old power swing right there.
Ready with the 0-1. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Mancini at second with 2 down. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw goes over to third, and oh, they say he beat the throw, safe at third.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Here now the 2-2. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep, gone as it's into the Crawford boxes. A 2-run job by Yuli Gurriel. Home run number 9 on the year as the Astros have opened it up now 4-0.
Damn it. It was a wild pitch back to another, I believe it's a slider again.
He's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
I don't have the slider. I don't have it.
Now back, left
So now to the plate, Yordan Alvarez, as he'll go after a hard
That was a
sinker
2 outs,
and falls
2
behind
strikes.
0-1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Reined in. Throw cleanly into first.
The worst part was that I was able to hold him at second with I believe it was a strikeout and a ground out, whatever it was, able to hold him, strikeout and a line out. And I was able to keep him in check and not put him in scoring position until I just goofed up a pitch.
Leading off with the Mariners, the left fielder, Jake Fraley.
First pitch on the way.
All
Now,
right.
this guy has
Nice and
retired
calm,
a whole
nice and
slew
patient.
Right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan
We're
like
good.
he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
We have a good portion of the lineup coming up here. Fraley, Shedlong Jr. There we go. That'll work.
Line drive, and that's a
Fraley.
base hit into center field.
Hey, that was 8 straight up until that base hit right there. Let's see if the offense gets something rolling now.
Second baseman, Shedlong Jr.
Don't try and do too much. Shedlong Jr.'s coming up. Let's just see if we can get him on base. We can't get all 4 back at once at the moment.
Standing in now, Shedlong Jr. as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And Alvarez will be there for the first out. At the plate now is Kyle Lewis. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Lined into right. A base
That's a
hit.
single. That's a single. We're just going to move station to station.
He'll hold it
Even with
second,
90
and there are
speed,
2
that's a
aboard
pretty
now.
short throw.
Take a look at this right here. He didn't get jumpy and try and pull it down the left field line. Stayed in there, fought hard, and grinded out a nice knock the other way.
Into the box, Kyle Seager as Greinke jumps ahead.
I wanted all of it right there. Fuck.
No hits to this point.
Patience. Ribby opportunity here.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
Man, the Mariners
That was
have been
early?
looking for that big hit pretty much all game long. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
And he fouls this
Okay.
one off.
All right.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Ball 1.
That's a good take. I could feel my thumb wanting to hit the B button.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
I hit B. I hit B real hard and the animation countered me.
And no errors
Thanks,
in the game for the
animation.
Mariners to this point. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Another try at 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Tucker waits on it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning.
The right fielder, Mitch
2 gone now in the Mariners' 6th. And up next, the corner outfielder Mitch Haniger. First pitch on its way. He grounds it sharply to third. Throw on to first to be in time, and the Mariner rally gets turned away as the inning is over. Mariners leave a couple. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth.
It's hugely disappointing. I keep coming out of my plans. I don't stick to them.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1.
That was a home run swing that I shouldn't have done. I don't know. We're 123 games in here, and into this season. You figured at some point maybe I'd figure it out, but I just continue to not.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Waiting on it is Haniger. 1 out.
I was too low in the zone. I don't.
One away for the Astros here in
Doesn't
the
matter.
sixth. And that'll bring
Move
up
past
the
it.
former first rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Here's the pitch. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Haniger is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
The batter, number 1.
Striding in for Houston, Carlos Correa. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. First pitch on the way. And a sinker.
That was the part of the lineup that I wanted to go up there. Got the hit with Fraley. Got the
hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to first.
got the hit with Fraley. Was able to get a hit with Kyle Lewis. Seager at least advanced him.
Through 6 full. Houston leads this one 4-0. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in Ty France.
Ty France.
First pitch coming, here it is. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Up next for Seattle, the shortstop, J.P.
One away for Seattle now in inning number 7, and that brings up the shortstop J.P. Crawford. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Line drive to left.
That'll work.
And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. It's like magic or something. He's given up a boatload of hits, but they haven't been able to chase a runner home.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
The next batter will be Evan White, as he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit. Long throw to third. The tag, and they got him at third. What a throw.
Well, I understand they need to try and make things happen, but when you're down on the scoreboard, you cannot afford to make outs on the base pass, especially at third.
To the plate now, Luis Torrens. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And that runner will hold up at second.
Could have been a run.
Board now.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Now to the plate, Jake Fraley, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Tucker is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Mariners leave a couple. They're down 4-0. So now to the plate, Kyle Tucker. He bounced out last time up.
The right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Liner into right center. That's a base hit.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put
God
good
damn.
wood on it.
Fuck that slider. I haven't had it all day and he keeps fucking calling it. Stop.
So here's Trey Mancini as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Oh, look at the dive. What a play. So a really nice diving stop down there at third. And here
Thank
it
you,
is
Kyle
again with
Seager.
show track. The stop is obviously great, but the arm strength on the throw is what impressed us. It's not easy to throw a ball that hard after popping up from the ground.
Oh, good. You want a slider.
Stepping in now, Jason Castro. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Up next to the Astros.
Stepping in next,
The
Jose
second baseman,
Altuve. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this
Altuve.
point in the ball game. And now the first pitch.
That was the wrong button.
Here comes the 0-1. Here's a ground ball through the hole. It's a base hit. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Well, that's a tough one right there.
2 out damage yet again.
Ball hit to the hole right through there. You're hoping it can get knocked down instead.
Fuck.
Base hit, run batted in.
Come
As the batter,
on.
taking off your batting gloves, giving dabs to the first base coach. Glad that found the hole right there. Ribeye steak, chalk one up.
Yuli Gurriel.
God
Standing
damn
as we
it.
flash you back to the middle
God,
innings
that's
here.
fucking
This
irritating.
was a big blow.
2
A
outs
two-run home run.
again, and I cannot get out of these fucking innings. Oh, good. You want a slider that I haven't had control of all day.
There goes Altuve. Pitch outside the throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
Now the 1-1 pitch. 5 runs, 8 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
The 2-2. Grounded back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Astros 5 and the Mariners nothing. Stepping up is Shedlong Jr. He'll start us off in the 8th.
Long Jr.
And now the first pitch. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot. But he doesn't get to call.
See what we
1-0.
can
Now the
get done
Astros
here.
have
I don't know.
somebody
It's
up
5-0. I
This is
highly doubt we're
right
going to be
here.
able
Started
to
to
make a
warm up
comeback
out
in
there.
this. I don't know. It just... At least 4 of the runs have come with 2 outs.
High in the air out to center field. HOU is right there, 1 down.
The center fielder.
Now into the box, Kyle Lewis. He's got a
back
hit
on the
in
rail
3
again. Look out.
at-bats to this point. First pitch of the AB on its way. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Hey, I know he's aware he can't tie the game with one swing of the bat, but maybe he's just trying to excite the boys and get one on the board.
Liner towards second. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And they'll get the ball back in quickly, holding him to a single. It's like magic or something. He's given up a boatload of hits, but they haven't been able to
9
chase a
hits.
runner home.
No runs,
He's
no
gotten
earned.
outs when he's needed them, and
Ugh,
seems to be
gross.
really comfortable
Gross.
pitching from
I
the
have
stretch.
helped him,
Hard to
too.
keep that up over several innings, though.
Crawford out was bad. Bad.
In now, Kyle Seager, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now the 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to second. And there's his first base hit in this one. Now a long throw to third.
That one was off.
Hey,
I don't think he
there's a
threw
base
it.
hit right there. Now they have a couple
He
of
didn't throw it
runners
quite
on
as hard as he did
base,
against
2 outs.
Crawford.
Down by so much
That was
in
a
this
pretty
game
big
that
gamble there
hopefully
on my
maybe
part,
they can get something
considering
started
that
this
I've
year.
already had
Yeah,
problems
100%, Dan. I've played
with
the
getting
game
dumb
a long
outs.
time. I've never seen a big league hitter given at bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
Mitch Haniger the next to bat. No balls and a strike to count. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes to Mitch Haniger.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Heading out towards shallow right. Tucker waits on it. 2 down. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And he's not even going to consider it here as he holds tight at third with 2 away now.
Up next is the Astros.
In now the Mariners DH. Ty France is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First offering on its way.
That's a terrible swing.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding the zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
Hit out towards second. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. That makes it a 5-1 contest.
Dan, this offense has been struggling to push a run across all game. Here they get a nice 2-out RBI in the 8th inning to drive in the first run.
You know, listen, it's taken them a while to get on the board, and, you know, they're still behind in this one, but it's better than getting shut out.
At the plate, J.P. Crawford.
That's a good take. I'm all right with it. The high slider wasn't looking anywhere near it.
It was a base hit last time up.
Fuck me. It has been so rough.
Next pitch will be an even 80 so far for Greinke. A 1 pitch on its way. Swing and a shot toward right center. And this is going to get down. Extra bases, and they're starting to make some inroads here. And the runner is in from second. Throw won't get him.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Holy shit. What the fuck is happening?
Here comes the Astros skipper.
Dusty Baker, not a cheater. Just want to point that out. Dusty Baker came in after the whole situation had been resolved. Respect to Dusty Baker.
Ryan Presley enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
There are his stats. Hope you can read quickly. 4.0 ERA, 4-7 record. Evan White to bat. 4-seam fastball, sweeping curve, and a slider.
At the plate now, Evan White, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Singled last time up. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
Oh, God.
Fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on.
That's frustrating.
Straight ahead.
That is so frustrating. Just 2 horrendous swings back to back. Now I might kind of fuck myself here. Middleton coming in here has a ballooned 4.0 ERA. Right-handed batters hitting 367, lefties 205. 19-1 strikeouts to walks, 18 innings, 15 appearances. I still do not have the slider today, like, just at all. That was worse. That was better, but a worse pitch. Okay, he's not quite as smooth as I want to give him the timing for. There's a little bit of a hitch in the top of that wind up.
That will be Jordan Alvarez. In his career against this pitcher, he's 1 for 3.
Jordan Alvarez.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
There you go. 4-seam fastball in strike number 1.
On those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
Here's the 0-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder is on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. So here's the cleanup hitter. Alex Bregman flew out last time up. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
There we go.
No balls and 1 strike.
Now keep in mind, if Crawford did not get thrown out at third base, could be 5-4 rather than 5-3.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2.
Whew, that very easily could have gone against me.
If he's able to execute with that type of velocity, fastballs.
There we go. There we go. Got that slider when I needed it, or when I wanted it at least. wanted it at
Crawford got him
least.
to miss the breaking ball there.
What
Alex
is
Bregman
enunciation?
becomes out number 2 this inning.
Just gerbil all your words together.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Hey, this guy has come in and just done his job. Period. The end. Chance to toss a scoreless inning right here with 2 down.
Ooh, just a
They're only
smidge low.
down
That was a
2.
perfect
blood and
pitch.
a blast, and this game's tied.
Now a ball lined hard toward right center. And
Fuck.
a dive, but he comes up empty, and this is big trouble now out in right center. And he'll
Jesus
make it to second
fucking
base
Christ.
now with 2 gone.
Wow, he's getting his daily
I don't know.
conditioning in during the game. That's his second triple, so obviously.
What the
he's seeing
fuck is
ball right,
happening with
and
2
he's showing
fucking
he knows how to
outs?
move
God
around the
damn
base
it.
just fine.
Here's Carlos Correa now. As he looks at a fastball
This one,
that's
that
in
one
there
wasn't
for
Middleton's
strike
fault.
one.
I
Lifetime
bumped
in this matchup
the right
is 1
stick,
for 2.
and Kyle Lewis was like, just, I'm going flying. That's not what I want at all. Fuck.
Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one fouled off to the right side.
Hey, if you're going to get a swing on a pitch that far in off the plate, pretty much options are wide open.
The 0-2 once more is a wave.
Got him. Got him. Okay. Whew. Middleton gets out of it scoreless. That's the good news. The bad news is it was way more difficult than it needed to be. The running theme of this entire season. All right, we have 3 outs to do some damage. Bloop and a blast gets us tied.
Ryan Stanek comes on.
Ryan Stanek does come in. He is he has 29 games. He does have an 0-4 record, 3 blown saves, 15 of 18, 29.2 innings with a 3.94 ERA, 36 to 12 strikeouts to walks. We are going to be able to, if we're lucky, get Kyle Lewis up to the plate. We get Shedlong Jr. for sure.
Trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
9th inning underway now as
Yep.
the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
4-seam slider and a splitter.
Now the 0-1. And he takes strike 3.
I just looked at it.
Fastball, 1 gone.
I looked right at it.
Strikes out the first guy he faces. Everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
So back to the top of the Seattle lineup, digging in, Jake Fraley. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. And now the first pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Tucker waits on it. 2 gone.
That was almost his exact same at-bat last time.
Striding in is Shedlong Jr. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off.
God damn it. He was low, 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 low. Now he's been high the last 2 pitches.
Started to go around there, but he holds up. Ball
Held up,
1.
held up.
Should the lead hold up in this one, the win would belong to Zach Greinke. Two out, nobody on. This pitch is popped up. And he'll put this one away for the final out, and the Astros have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first
That's
game of the series.
that's a tough loss. Made it a little more interesting there in the fifth inning, or the eighth inning, excuse me. But we gave up 4 runs on 2 hits, or I apparently. I am so annoyed. We gave up 4 runs, at least 4 runs with 2 outs, and that was kind of the death knell there. That's a shitty way to lose it. Fraley was doing pretty well up until his last 2 at-bats. They were basically the same. I don't know. Kyle Seager coming up with a nice play there. The Crawford out was really bad. I mean, it didn't end up mattering because, you know, I lost anyway. Ugh. We out-hit the Houston Astros, but could not do anything with it. Some bad outs trying to advance runners. Yeah, just a game I'd like to forget. Ian Happ, 2 for 4 with 2 triples, a run. He is your player of the game. Zach Greinke gets the win. 7.2 innings pitched, 12 hits, 1 strikeout, 3 earned. Justice Sheffield, 7 innings pitched, 5 earned runs, 8 hits, 4 strikeouts, no walks. Stanek gets his 16th save of the season. Crawford was 2 for 4 with 2 ribbies. France 2 for 4 with a ribby. Lewis 2 for 4 with a run. Seager 1 for 4 with a run. I was really hoping to be able to get Shedlong Jr. or Jake Fraley, one of those 2 guys, aboard and give Kyle Lewis an opportunity to come through to get the blast portion of a potential bloop in a blast. Yeah. That's not good. First time in a while that we've lost 2 games in a row. Usually been able to bounce. We've been able lately to bounce back from losses. Actually, it's been a month. Last time we lost 2 in a row was the bookend to the All-Star break, the last game before and the first game after, to Los Angeles. Ugh, that's not good. So, that puts the Astros a game closer to us, 4.5 games back of first place. The Angels took a loss today as well, so they are still 3.5 games back, with the Astros gaining a little bit of ground. Quick look here. Cleveland, 5.5 games back. Blue Jays, 8.5 games back. Red Sox, 10 games back, and I would start to say that that would be where it's kind of looking a little bit rougher. Some of these teams I'm sure are eliminated at this point, maybe mathematically, but realistically. Yeah. Actually, we might get I think the E number, the E like pound sign, I think that's the elimination number. Houston Rangers down to 15 games before they're eliminated, baby. Is there anybody in the National League wild card that's eliminated? No, the Pirates are getting close though. That's a bit of a frustrating loss. 2 losses in a row, in games where just the offense just didn't do anything. I got to slow down my offense. I did a lot better when I kind of just abandoned the home run swing and was just going contact swing. Started to get a little bit better results. Maybe that's probably what I need to do. But yeah, that's another one. Another one done. 123 games down. I think that's 38-39 games to go. So there you go. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. We'll see you tomorrow for game number 2 against the Houston Astros in Houston. Hopefully a little bit better results. If we lose tomorrow, we won't get to open a pack for a while. We won't get to open a pack until we get back into Seattle. Because I don't count the 2-game series. The Kansas City series would be the next one. So hopefully we can pull out a win so that we at least have a shot at opening a pack of cards. And I'd like to not lose the lead in the American League West all at once. Let it be a slow burn so you'll come back and check out more videos. 1 p.m. Pacific time every single day right here on youtube.com/JonosaurusRex. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, scroll down, subscribe, ring that bell, do all that good stuff. We'll see you tomorrow for game 2 against Houston. Goodbye, and go Mariners.